Alright, so this is how I met my wife. This was, I was not doing too great in life. I was drunk, alcoholic, and everything.
And neither was I. I was in a horrible, abusive relationship.
And, my buddy called me up and asked me if I wanted to go to the river. So I was like, yeah, why not? So he came pick me up, went to the river. I didn't have my license at the time. I had a vehicle, but I didn't have a license, didn't have a tag. I just slapped the tag on it. So I was like, yeah, man, if you can come pick me up. So he comes pick me up. We go to the river. We're there hanging out. I'm going off the rope swing.
I'm going off the rope swing.
She's going off the rope swing, and I just walk up, and she was holding a Still Reserve beer. Hot Still Reserve. And I walked up, and I was like, Still Reserve? That's gross. And I think that was one of the first things I said to you, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
I might have said hello first, but I'm pretty sure I walked up, and first thing I said was, Still Reserve. Oh, that's gross. And then,
Oh, I think I said, hey, it was free.
Yeah, I said, hey, it was free or
Someone
whatever.
gave it to me.
And then the man she was with was being an asshole to her. Yeah, being an asshole to her. And she walked by and told one of my girlfriends that was there to add her on Facebook and said her name. So whenever I got back home, 3 days later, because all my buddies tried to add her first, and then she didn't add any of them. So on the third day, I was like, well, let me just try to send her a friend request and see what happens. So I sent her a friend request, and she ended up messaging me right away.
Was it 3 days? Because it felt like 3 weeks.
It was 3 days.
Oh my gosh, it felt like forever.
But she was like, hey, you added me. And I was like, yeah, of course. And after that, we started talking. Next thing I know, we talked for a while. We started to see each other a little bit. And then my truck broke down. And she happened to live
walking
distance to my job. Like, she lived like not even a mile from my job. And I lived like 30 miles from where I work.
Well, yeah.
So I called her up. I was like, hey, my truck just broke down. I got to get to work still. Is there any way I can stay with you until I get my truck running? And I'll pay you each week or whatever. So she said, yeah. So I ended up staying with her. And once my truck was running, we were already going good. So I just kept living with her. And I've been with her ever since.
And we have a baby now.
And now we have a baby. Yep, got to show the baby. He is right there sleeping. That's our little one. But we've come a long way, so that is our love story.
And we stopped drinking.
And we stopped drinking. When we found out about our baby boy, we put the alcohol down, both of us, and sobered up and quit drinking, and we were doing the best that we've ever done. So that's our love story.
We ain't perfect, but we're trying our best.
Yep, and that's our love story.
Yep.
Love you, babe.
Love you too.